What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG from BG Tech Life, and today we're just going to speak straight to it. Kind of elephant in the room when it comes to these foldables: the front-facing display. Now, as you can see here, I got the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. And the style of this foldable is more like a candy bar style. I know right now the Passport style or the Google Pixel Fold is very popular, and it's very understandable why it's popular. It's a little wider. The front-facing display on that device is more of that like you just holding a phone. That's kind of dope. You know, it's dope. And it's definitely something to speak to when it comes to these foldables. One big thing I think these companies overlooked was how much people appreciated the outside display on these foldables. In the jam, you're going to be using the front-facing display most of the time. Now that that's out the way, with this device, with this candy bar, this is a taller, slimmer device, guys. As you can see, the typing experience on here is cramped. I will say that that's one of the cons of this device and using this front-facing display. But the reason I bought this device was the inner screen. And one thing about this device having a taller, slimmer front-facing display, the actual screen on the inside can give me a proper, closer to a proper 16:9 aspect ratio. That's the sweet spot. That's the OG 16:9. So with this display, with this outside display being shaped like it is, it actually on the inside, it makes the experience better for me and my preference and what I like, as far as this device being as close to a tablet as possible. And also, not really me, not my situation, because I have huge hands, but when you're holding this device, and this is going to be a thicker device because it folds in half. Of course, it's going to be thicker than the regular phone. You have to also account for being able, one, handability, usability on this device is at an all-time high because it's slim enough where you can actually grip it. If this device was wide as a regular phone and as thick as it is, it would be a lot to hold on to, even for me. So especially with somebody with normal size hands, it would just be a lot. Me, myself, I look at the outside device on foldables as a convenience. It's basically a convenient screen for you to do what you got to do without opening up the foldable. The meat and potatoes, the reason that you spent $1,500, $1,600, $1,700, $1,800 on a foldable is on the inside. So it's all in preference and what you like. As far as me, my preference, I would say that Samsung needs to widen this front display. It is cramped. Widen it only a couple more millimeters. I believe from the Fold 3 to this point, I'm not exactly sure from the Fold 4, but from the Fold 3 to this point, they widen the screen by 4 millimeters. I say they go another 4 millimeters, and I'm cool with this form factor. Just give me just a teeny bit more space. I don't want this to be a Passport style device because, and I believe that it being a Passport style, I would just lose out on what I'm really looking for, as using it as a tablet and having it as close as possible to a 6:9 aspect ratio. But those were just my thoughts on the outside display. Yes, I think it's dope what the Google Pixel did with having the outside display almost just as, wide as a phone. But would I want that for the Galaxy Fold? Not exactly. Maybe just a tad bit wider, because I look at this as just a convenience display to get me over. I don't need to use this as a whole phone. But those are just my thoughts. I appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Those are just, I don't want to, gaslight anybody. I think everything is dope. I love the options. I love that the options are there. But it's your boy BG. My thoughts. I'm out. Peace.